let's not fall in love with ideas. Let's not do endless brainstorming sessions, and let's not just come up with the sexiest idea and then implement it, and then, 12 months later wonder why nobody bought the product. So
if I can just interject, Verma, for a moment. This might be the hardest thing we've said today. Don't fall in love with ideas and brainstorming, right? It's the least technical, but maybe the most difficult suggestion.
Indeed, everyone loves a good brainstorming session. So, sort of behind this principle is the idea, and if we can go to the next slide, there's no such thing as a good or bad idea. So that's another thing we had to sort of lead with when collaborating with the farmers teams. No good ideas, there's no bad ideas. Go to the next slide. Ideas are simply clusters of assumptions. So sort of falling in love with ideas, fall in love with dissecting ideas into its underlying assumptions, and let's fall in love with testing those assumptions. So if you think about, we want to sort of attract millennial renters, you have a lot of assumptions. I think millennials find insurance too confusing, or millennials don't think they have anything worth insuring, or millennials want personalization, or they don't even know about renters insurance. Going to market having not validated these can be really costly. So when we think of successful ideas, we think of products going to market where the underlying assumptions have some degree of evidence and validation. Unsuccessful ideas are those products that go to market with unvalidated assumptions, and all your validation incurs in real time in market, which is great because it's real feedback, but it's also the most expensive way to learn that you've built the wrong product. So these unvalidated assumptions can be really, really costly. You go to the next slide. So when working with farmers, really started by, let's get all your assumptions out. Everything you believe to be true about millennials, about renting, about insurance, about their attitudes to insurance, about what you think they want, not only from insurance, but broadly financial services. And let's run experiments to test and validate whether those assumptions are true. Because if they're not, we could drop hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars in something that the market doesn't want. And there's a lot of evidence of that. So we reframed the new playbook. If we can go to the next slide. Was not about getting ideas to market. It was how do we validate assumptions with real humans continuously. That became the game. It's not about we're rushing to get something out to market where really all we're doing all day long is validating assumptions with real humans. And as we get confidence that we've validated, we'll start putting things into production. We'll start, making it more real.